Yo, what's good everyone? This is Ayo Boxing from Mediba, and here's my post-fight review for Yordenis Ugas versus Mario Barrios. And I'm impressed. I thought Ugas was going to beat Barrios due to his experience and counterpunching style, but Barrios rose to the occasion and exceeded my expectations. Barrios fought very well and I'm impressed with the new skills that he displayed last night. Barrios' speed won him this fight. His hand and foot speed was too much for Ugas, especially the jab. Barrios' jab was beautiful. It was fast, accurate, active, and also varied. He would double and triple up his jab, he would go up and downstairs with the jab, he would change the speed and angle with the jab, and he would follow up with fast combinations behind the jab, especially with doubling up on his hooks and uppercuts with the lead left hand, which was very impressive to me. But most importantly, Barrios was targeting the right eye of Ugas, the same eye that Spence broke last year. Ugas could not get past the jab and had no adjustments for it. It made it hard for him to close the distance and get in range for his own offense. And with Barrios utilizing lateral movement, sticking and moving with the jab, this forced Ugas to follow Barrios rather than cut off the ring, constantly resetting and being out of position where Barrios could exploit Ugas. Ugas did have success early in the fight, primarily counterpunching with the overhand right and the left hook to the body. He was able to hurt Barrios in round 3 with a lever shot. However, as the fight went on, Barrios took control with the jab and the fight went downhill for Ugas. Ugas' eye was getting worse round by round and you can tell that this was affecting him. Ugas spent more time protecting his eye rather than letting his hands go. Once Ugas' output began to decrease, Barrios started to become more offensive, and by round 9, Ugas' eye was pretty much shut, and this is when Barrios really started to get aggressive. The doctor would check on Ugas' eye in the last 3 rounds because it was that bad, and Ugas would almost get stopped in the last round, getting dropped by a check left hook and having to spit out his mouthpiece twice to survive the fight. I mean, Barrios was gonna knock him out if Ugas did not do that. This is Barrios' best win to date. He's vastly improved since losing to Tank and Keith Thurman, and this win also makes Tank look better because Tank was the only person to stop him, which is pretty impressive as Keith Thurman couldn't stop him, and Keith Thurman was the bigger man in that fight. And people criticized Tank for fighting Barrios, saying that he wasn't a good fighter, so this proves that Barrios is a good fighter. With this win, Barrios is the welterweight WBC interim champion. He'll most likely be elevated to full championship status or fight for the vacant title if Crawford moves up. He'll most likely fight Cody Crowley next since he's the #1 contender for the WBC belt, and that should be a good ass fight. Ugas on the other hand should contemplate retiring. He's 38 years old and that eye is not the same. You could see it before the fight even started, and that eye most likely got damaged again. On top of that, he looks slower and the punch resistance may not be the same. I mean, he got dropped off a jab in the 2nd round. He's had a good career and I'm sure he's made a lot of money fighting Pacquiao and Spence, but for his health and eyesight, I think he should retire. But who knows, this is boxing, anything can happen. But thank you for tuning in with Ayo Boxing with Mediba. Hit like, subscribe, and more content's coming your way.